Hello guys and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're back and today we're playing some FC26 career mode and we are here as the new West Ham manager. According to you guys, you wanted me to take over West Ham and I've came here. A brand new fresh season, a fresh slate after the Hammers had a very poor season. I'm a West Ham fan myself, so I do know this squad inside and out. And yeah, it's safe to say that we have had a shocking start to the not start, but just like first half of the season. And hopefully we can turn it around and not actually get relegated. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. This video is about me taking over the Hammers. And yeah, let's just have a look at the West Ham squad and just see what we've got to work with. So up front, we've got Callum Wilson, Castellanos and Pablo Felipe. These two were just brought in for around 50 million for the both of them. Not like in total, I mean, not for 50 million each, that'd be mental. Yeah, 50 million spent. And Tati Castellanos has scored. He scored in the FA Cup game against QPR. Pablo Felipe yet to score, but has had less opportunities, I think, than Tati. So I think he will be our main man up front. Callum Wilson, of course, he will be our super sub. He's actually been very good for us this season, scored a few goals. So yeah, he will be getting some time on the bench. In midfield, we've got Fernandez, Potts and Magassa. Really like Potts, really like Fernandez, really like Magassa. But I do want to put Souček in the side. Just, I think for starting season, I think he will be in the side just because I feel like he offers a lot of experience in midfield, and because we've got, you know, 21, 20, now a nice 30-year-old coming in, giving us a bit of experience. He's tall, he can head the ball away, corners, be a threat. So I feel like that's really good to get him in there. Out on the flanks, we've got Crescencio Somerville starting to hit some good form in real life as well. And of course, the main man for West Ham, Jarrod Bowen. And then in the fullbacks, we're going to have Wan-Bissaka starting there. And Juve, I think I'm okay with that, honestly. At the back, we've got Alphonse Areola in goal, who I really like. And of course, on the bench, Mads Hermansen, who hasn't had the best of times at West Ham. And Lucas Fabianski hasn't had an appearance this season, but still, we do love Fabianski. Todibo, I think, is quality. I really like Todibo. On the other hand, though, we have Max Kilman, who is terrible. So for now, Mavropanos will go in there. And we've got, well, this man right here. And I think most people do know his situation. If you don't, then he wants to move back to Brazil or just away from West Ham. So we will be selling him in this career mode. So yeah, I'm going to show you which players I want to keep and sell, and I'll be right back with you. Okay guys, so these are the players that we're looking to ship out the door. Lucas Paqueta, I think he's just destined to leave. I think he's done his time in East London and it's time for him to get a move away to out of England. We're also going to look to sell off Maximilian Kilman. Like I said, not good enough, I don't think. Didn't live up to all the hype that people said he would. People were thinking he'd be the next England captain. Well, he's definitely nowhere near that. We're also going to look to move on Guido Rodriguez. Time didn't really work out here. Mads Hermansen is going to go out on a loan, I think. I think like that's what he needs. 24, just needs that move away. I was thinking of terminating Igor's loan, but we're going to see how he is first. And then possibly we could terminate, or we could even go in for a buy. We're not sure yet, so we're going to have a look at how he is during the season. Ward-Prowse, I think he's done his time at West Ham. Hopefully gets a move maybe to a Championship side or a low down Premier League side, I'm not too sure. Keeping Fabianski, keeping Magassa. We're going to look to loan out Mamadou Kante. He's going to go out on loan. He's got a few first team opportunities in real life. He's been pretty good. Lewis Halford is going to go back out on loan. And Ezra Mayers as well is going to go out on loan. So that is who we're going to sell. And Nicholas Füllkrug, of course, he's on loan at Milan. Alvarez out to Fenerbahce. They will most likely be leaving by the end of next season. And also Maxwell Cornet, I think, will probably be leaving as well, I'd say. So yeah, that is the West Ham side. And what do I think we need now? What I like to do normally is just putting somebody like who doesn't normally play there, just so it's red, so I know that we need to upgrade there. So we need a nice new centre-back. I think it's just really needed in this West Ham team. And probably another midfielder to replace Paqueta, I think, would just be good. Because we have Fernandez, but I honestly think I might play a different formation. I don't think this is going to be my last formation. So we're going to go try and have a look from centre halves, and I'll get back with you guys once I find some. Okay guys, so I've shortened it down to these options right here. We have Olivier Boscagli from Brighton, the 27-year-old. Doesn't really get much game time at Brighton. I thought he could be a nice signing. Thilo Kehrer, the former Hammer. Not too sure about this one, but maybe. Moussa Niakate, who I've never actually heard of before. 6'3" Leon defender, 29-year-old. This is somebody who I do want to sign. I've never seen them before, but he looks really, really good. I had a little look through his stats and that. He's really, really good. I mean, good sprint speed, good jumping, good strength. Just what we really need. Nice stand tackling, slide tackling, defensive awareness. And he looks pretty good. Finn Jelska, the 18-year-old, I think, Jelska, I don't actually know how you say that. The Stuttgart defender, young, looks very talented. And I think he will be a great option to come in. Philip Lanehardt as well from Freiburg, I believe that is. Yeah, so he could be a possible option. We have Logan Costa, who is a bit more expensive but a bit younger. But the one defender who I really, really like the look of was Mario Hermoso. Yes, he is 30 years old, but it seems like we can get a bit of a deal for him. They're saying we have an offer around 8 million that we could maybe get him for. He looks good, 79 rated, 30-year-old defender, and eventually if he starts going down in his overall, then we can put Finn Jelska into the team, and that kind of just builds us a new sort of like person to come through, so we are already ready. So I think I might try and put Max Kilman in a swap deal here to get Hermoso over the line. We're going to have a look if we can do that. We're going to go Max Kilman, and we'll add on, let's say, £4 million. Roma are lovely. They're brilliant. Okay, perfect. So technically for just 4 million plus a pretty bad Max Kilman, we're getting a 30-year-old defender who looks experienced, looks ready. What's crucial, that's okay, we can give him that. We're going to give him a 3-year contract, I think. That is pretty good. No release clause. We're going to go with £70,000 a week. And that is my first signing in the West Ham era. Mario Hermoso joins the club. Kilman plus 4 million. Very, very nice signing. Brings experience, brings leadership, and I think he should hopefully form a good partnership with Todibo. We're also going to get the deal of the line for Finn Jelska. He does have a release clause, but we are going to go in for just negotiations with the club. And we was also looking to get rid of Guido Rodriguez, so possibly, if we can, do a swap deal here, and they are willing to do a swap deal here. So we're going to go in with just the 1 million plus Guido Rodriguez. They want a bit more than that. We're going to go in with 2.5 then. And they said they'll think about it. So we will get back to you guys once he is hopefully all signed and becomes a West Ham player. But that is first signing. Hermoso comes into the side, left-footed defender, fits perfectly really. He will probably be our... Actually, he's quite short. I didn't realise that. But I just for 6 foot. No, it's not too bad. That's okay for a defender. We'll have Thomas Souček, of course, on the corners then. And we're going to have a look for a few other positions, I think. Possibly another winger, because we literally have nobody. So maybe a new starting winger, but I'm not quite sure. So we're going to have a look through some winger options, and I'll get back to you guys. Okay, guys, so I couldn't really find many great targets, but I've narrowed it down to 3. We've got Dwight McNeil here from Everton. We've got, if you are a West Ham supporter, or even a Brentford supporter, you may know who Saïd Benrahma is. You probably do. Played with West Ham and Brentford in the Championship and Premier League. Really, really good player. But now 29, playing with Neom in the Saudi League. Is he good enough to come back to West Ham? I'm not too sure. We also have probably my favourite or preferred option, I'd say, are these 3. Not favourite, I don't really like any of these, but I'm just thinking this is going to be a player who's going to go in front of Somerville for around a season, maybe a season and a half. And then once Somerville grows, pretty much similar to the Hermoso situation with Finn here, then Somerville will go into the side. So I think we're going to look to buy, or maybe even look for a loan. Yeah, we can. We're going to look for a loan to buy deal for Raheem Sterling here from Chelsea. We're just going to go for a year-long loan. His wages are quite a lot. There's Liam Rosenate, the new Chelsea manager. We're going to go for a 40-60 hopefully, yeah. And we're going to go future transfer fee, say 10 million. They've agreed. Okay, perfect. So he's valued at 11.5. A 10 million buy, I think, is perfect, really, for Raheem Sterling. So, yeah, we're going to get both of them deals over the line for Finn and Sterling, and then we will be right back. So we've actually got a few offers coming in here, guys. We've got Mads Hermansen offered 8 million to Hamburg. We're going to reject that. Juve to Borussia Dortmund for 15 million. Definitely rejecting that. And the Gunners have come in for Jared Bowen here. They've offered Gabriel Jesus plus 20 million, pretty much. No. Jared Bowen will not be leaving West Ham. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, that was me kissing my cat. She's just come to join me. And here we go, guys. This is the signing here. Raheem Sterling moving across London. He's pretty much been at every single club in the world, apart from West Ham, and now he is a Hammer, and he will be joining the club. And we are going to quickly look at changing formations here, guys, because I feel like I might prefer something more like this, with actual wingers. Like if I put Sterling up there, then we have Fernandez, Potts and Souček in the side here, and I feel like that just works a little bit better. So Sterling, Castellanos and Bowen will be our front three for the season. I think that is how we're going to line up. Honestly, I think with the signings that we've made, I think that is how I want to line up. Maybe we could bring in a new midfielder. I'm not too sure yet. We're going to have a look to see how much we do get for Paqueta. But yeah, honestly, I think that might... Okay, guys, so we're going to have a look to see if we can get a loan. And here we go. Hermansen on loan to Burnley. I'm actually going to say no to that, because I don't think I want him to stay in the Premier League, just because I don't think he's Premier League ready. So I think we're going to say no to that. And here we go. This is a very interesting deal from LAFC here for James Ward-Prowse. They're offering us a very... what seems to be talented 19-year-old David Martinez. We're going to go and see if we can get 5 million, hopefully. And we have. Okay. This could be a very good deal here. David Martinez. I think that's Ecuador flag. Ecuadorian winger. Okay, I didn't expect this to come at all, but this could be an excellent signing for us. Maybe this could be a possible backup to Bowen. If we go for maybe, let's say 12,000 a week, what's he going to say to that? You said yes? Okay. David Martinez could be a West Ham man. And also, Atletico Madrid have come in for an offer for Lucas Paqueta. And we are going to negotiate here and try and get some money. They're putting a 17 million offer, which is kind of crazy because West Ham paid just above 50 million for him. We're going to go for 23 million here. Sticking with 17, we're going to try and at least get 20. And yeah, we have. Okay, 20 million pounds. Lucas Paqueta will be leaving West Ham. And honestly, I don't really mind that. And here we go. This was a decent move. To Ajax, year-long loan. Crystal Palace will also come in. We're going to reject that. Paqueta has set his sights on Spain to Atletico Madrid. Still offers. I'm going to block the offers for Juve. Really don't want to sell him alongside Jared Bowen. And also Everton came in for a loan with Scholes, which I was contemplating, but in the end I think Scholes is ready with the first team. I think he should be here, and I think he should be a West Ham player. But this is who I shouldn't be a West Ham player. Lucas Paqueta leaving the club, £20 million. And yeah, I don't really mind it. Yeah, so hopefully we can get this new winger in, if he does end up coming in. We're not too sure yet. Oh no, LAFC have rejected the deal for Ward-Prowse. But you know what? I might still go in for David Martinez then, if they're going to do that. I am going to go in for David Martinez, actually. We're going to quickly snip up. This is a nice little, just, future signing, 1.5 million. They've offered 2.1 and they want a sell. We're not going to give them a sell-on clause. We're going to go for £1.75 million. Done. Okay. 1.75 million. I don't really mind it. David Martinez should now hopefully be a West Ham player. It will be a prospect though, and one for the future definitely. Maybe even to replace Jared Bowen in the future, but that will be a very, very long foreseeable future. We did give him, how much was it before? I think it was 12 grand, so we're going to stick with that. £12,000 a week. And David Martinez will join up with the squad. And yeah, I think that's an excellent signing. Okay guys, so at this point in the video, my mic actually went off. I'm not sure why. so this is a voiceover. But this was our first pre-season game against Werder Bremen, and as you saw just there, the starting 11. And yeah, we're just going to get straight into the game here. It's a good game, honestly. I really enjoyed playing with this team. Of course, a few new signings, and this was the first chance of the game here. Only 3 minutes in, and great little play here. Boniface linking up very well, and an excellent finish from their right back Weezer, who made it 1-0 in just 4 minutes. And yeah, not a great start for us there. And then moving on, had a pretty bad tackle here, but which apparently it was a bad tackle. I didn't actually think it was that bad, but the referee booked Souček for this and gave Bremen the free kick. I mean, let me know what you guys think. Look, you can see it again here. I don't think that is that bad. Yes, so we'll have a look here. This was their free kick, whipped in by Boniface, which is, I thought, quite interesting. Their striker putting in a free kick from there. But here was Bowen on the counter. Great little move, a lovely pass through. Here's Sterling, looking to find something. It's a brilliant save by Colheen, and it was cleared away. And yeah, that was a big chance there. Then we came again through Bowen, finds Tati. Brilliant finish, but the flag did go up, and it was given for offside, so it won't stand the goal there, which was really annoying. I thought it was really harsh here, the offside. Literally, you could see it again here. It was so close, literally just his arm, which, yeah, it was really annoying. And then the chance came here for Victor Boniface, and he absolutely sent right past Hermoso. Bad defending. And keeper really should be doing a bit better from there, I think. And just their second shot of the game, they make it 2-0. And yeah, Bremen start running away with the game, really. Boniface now with a goal and an assist. He's had a great game. Great game. Then came our chance. Literally, this was maybe 5 seconds after they scored. Wan-Bissaka found Bowen. Bowen then put in a cross, which was really dodgy, and the keeper didn't deal with it, and it just went behind for a corner, which was then whipped in by the new signing Raheem Sterling, and you'll see it here. Wind was quite heavy, but Tanibo managed to get a head on it, cleared away by Heen, and no goal yet. And then after half-time, Lewis Alford and Yezget, as both new signings come on. I think it was Potts and Hermoso that both come off, so yeah. And this was our chance now. Here is Bowen. Finds Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka done very well here. Wan-Bissaka spins round, finds Bowen, bang! 2-1. Back in the game, just like that. Jarrod Bowen. He is West Ham's man. But it was all really set up by Wan-Bissaka. I mean, look at the play here. Out wide, nice spin. Chipped up. Little header. 2-1. And we're back in the game. Just like that. And then from their goal kick, they sent it long. Matty with a big header up, and Somerville had literally just came on just this second. Found the bottom corner. Little, very light shot. But we won't care. West Ham won't care. It's 2-2. Literally his first touch of the game. And it is excellent work by Somerville. And it's 2-2. And it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And yeah, unreal. What a finish. Excellent work. And then they went on to score again, which I actually lost the clip file for. And this was their last goal in the last minute to really put the seal on the game, stop our comeback. And it ended West Ham 2, Werder Bremen 4. And yeah, that is it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.